Welcome to the world of real estate investment. This is Roy Malkison, your red tie agent, and you all are listening to MiTalk show. Yes, it's Malkison Inc. talk show, and we are going to talk about real estate, loans, and business brokerage. So if you want to know where the smart money is investing right now, this show is for you. Or if you want to invest like professional investor, this show is for you. Stay with us to the end of this program because I promise you after this show you will understand real estate investment better than yesterday. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the world of real estate investment, and you all are listening to MiTalk show. Yes, it's Malkison Inc. talk show. Again, my name is Roy Malkison. I am the founder and the president of Malkison Incorporation, company that provides services in real estate, loans, and business brokerage. MiTalk show is Malkison Inc. media production, and we bring this program to you every Friday between 1 to 2 p.m. on radio frequency 1480 AM. And if you're in North Texas area, you can listen to us on Radio 1480, Radio Salam Namaste, every Friday, and you can learn about commercial real estate. If you want to talk to us after this program and want to discuss anything about your real estate goals or want to talk to us about your loan need, anything about business brokerage, do call us. Our callback number is 800-450-8090. Or if you want to email us, please note down our email. It's info@malkison.com. And if you visit our website, you can find all the links over there. You can go straight to real estate section and you can find a property over there. You can go to loan section and you can learn about available program as far as commercial loan is concerned. Or if you want to go for a mortgage loan, you can also get all the details about document required for your mortgage loan and about the process. And also, if you click on the business brokerage section, as a company, we focus on franchise businesses. So you can also get a lot of details over there about that part of our company. We are also on social network, and if you search for Malkison Inc., and that is MALKISONINC, and then you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitter. You can also watch us live right now on our Facebook page. We do all our programs live on our Facebook page. So just in case if you don't have access to radio or you are sitting in your office, I encourage you to go and like our Facebook page, and you can listen to us live right now over there. At the same time, I also encourage you to go and download the app for our radio station, Radio Salam Namaste. You can also listen over there, and then you don't have any frequency problem when you listen to us here. In next section, after this track one more time, I'm going to come back and give you more detail about the program. So stay with us. Welcome back, listeners. Again, I was mentioning earlier that this show, MiTalk show, is a Malkison Incorporation official show, and as a company, we deals in real estate, loans, and business brokerage. We started this program a little over a month ago, and we did almost 10 programs. Earlier, our program used to be on a different time slot, and it used to be between 2 to 3 p.m. on Radio Salam Namaste. But we change our time slot, and we move up to 1 to 2 p.m. now. So I believe that a lot of new listeners must have joined us, and because we cover a lot of information in last 10 shows. And I was thinking that it's better to, since we change our time slot and a lot of new listeners must have joined us, it's better to review what we have done during those 10 shows. So we start our series with the first-time investor, how you can get into first-time investment. And with that, what we did was we tried to give you some information about different kind of properties. We also cover a portion where we actually go category by category to give you a lot of details on retail properties and office properties and industrial properties and apartment buildings. So we cover a lot of that section. So I was talking about the in first time real estate investor program that we did. We try to let our listeners understand that getting into a commercial real estate is a little bit different than residential real estate, and because in a residential real estate, what happened is we have some experience while we are buying our own home. So when we go through that process, we understand that what basic things that we need to take care of, even if we want to get into investment side of the residential real estate. But as far as commercial real estate is concerned, it's a little different than residential real estate, a little complex. So all the listeners who are actually thinking about getting into commercial real estate and want to invest in commercial real estate, for those I want to tell you that the first thing that you need to do is to find a good professional. And this is very important. Reason is because, as I mentioned, it's a very complex industry where you don't. It's not just putting up a contract and go through the appraisal and the inspection, and then they accept the offer and then you close. But in commercial real estate, there are many other steps that you have to take care of. And in general understanding, usually we don't use that while we do our daily deals as far as the real residential part is concerned. So the first important thing is to get in touch with an expert. And it's not just one expert. You have to have a team of good professional, and in that, obviously, first important part is to find a good professional realtor who understand each and every aspect of commercial real estate. Because it's very important, you're new to the industry and now you want to invest in this industry or in this part of real estate, and it's not going to be 200,000 property. We are talking here about a big money investment, and the risk is more. So we need somebody who understands all the aspects of commercial real estate. So it's very important. The first thing is to take care of look for a good realtor or look for a good commercial real estate professional. Another very important team member that you need is to find a good real estate lawyer. So it's very important, so that just in case if you want if you get into some deal and you want somebody to go through the legal side of it, it's very important to get in touch with a real estate lawyer. Another important part is because it's always recommended when you invest in real estate, and specifically in commercial real estate. It's very important that you cover yourself from lawsuits, and cover yourself. So it's very important that you structure yourself in such a way where your personal assets don't get involved when there is some problem come up. So it's very important to get in touch with good real estate lawyer, so that he can they can guide you with all the important, what kind of company you need if you get into some particular kind of property, what kind of risk you have to take care or you have to cover before you get into any kind of contract. So that's second thing, that you need to have a good lawyer who can guide you through that process. Again, you can talk to licensed CPA. They can also guide you through the tax aspect of this when you structure your identity, and I mean like the company that you are going to do the investment in. So it's very important that you talk to your CPA also, so that they can guide you through that process. Another important part is you have to have a good broker, and mortgage broker I'm talking about, who can actually guide you through the financing process of it. In commercial real estate, financing process is a little different than residential real estate. Again, it's more complex, and there are many programs available for a first-time investor or a person who want to start a new business. There are many programs available with SBA, and it's not that all the lenders are involved in SBA lending. There are some particular lenders who are specialized in different programs that are available with SBA. So yes, you have to get in touch with a good mortgage broker or a finance or lender who can guide you through that process. So all this 3 or 4 point is just for what kind of team you need once you thinking about getting into commercial real estate. Another important aspect of getting into commercial real estate is to understand some basic vocabulary in commercial real estate. As I mentioned, it's a complex industry, but at the same time, once you get into some industry, it's important to at least understand some basic vocabulary, so that when people talk about those stuff, and these are very commonly used words that people always talk about. And for example, loan to value, or maybe debt service charges ratio, or maybe cap rate or capitalization rate, or maybe cash on cash, how you calculate the cash on cash. Because a lot of investors, one of the motivational factor for people to getting into commercial investment is just because they see their other friends or other company in commercial real estate, and at the same time they get motivated and they think that it's better to get into that part. And it's very important that you understand all these terms. Another important term is usable versus rentable square footage. Again, once you close the deal, and now you have to have a good tenant in your property. But before that, you have to calculate how you're going to charge them, and how much money you can make. And all this vocabulary also going to help you in due diligence process. And after that, in our following segments, in following programs, we give you a lot of details about different kind of properties. And before I get into that, another aspect that you need to cover is to not only just read about all those different categories in commercial real estate, but go and visit some of the properties. Like, as I mentioned, 5 basic categories in commercial real estate is retail property, office buildings, industrial property, and maybe apartment building. We call it multi-family properties, and in some cases hotels. So go and visit those places. And I know we do it every time we go out for shopping. We go out and maybe in a retail strip and use their services over there. But at the same time, now this time when you go, just go and visit with a different eye, just as an investor, what they have in that property. Was the difference in older constructed property or a newer constructed property? So just go and get some idea for all those properties, so that when you sit and think about what category you want to pursue your investment in, because all the seasoned investors who are already in commercial real estate, they already choose their category, and now they are so experienced that they tried their hand in all kind of properties. But for those who are first time investor, they just it's recommended that do all your homework before you get into that kind of property. And as I mentioned, the first thing that you need to do is get in touch with a professional realtor or an expert realtor in commercial real estate. And as I'm mentioning all these points, it's better to once you get in touch with a professional person or professional real estate agent, then he can guide you and take you with him and take you all this through all this process. Another, after that, as I mentioned, that you should have financing straightened up, because every single time now you go through that process that you want to invest in a property. Now you have a team, but at the same time now you understand the different kind of property. Now you have little bit awareness about the different vocabulary in commercial real estate. So another important part before even you put an offer is to straighten up your financing. In commercial real estate, before we put an offer, we have to, like in residential, we have to send a proof of funds. So you have to figure out that part before you send an offer, or before even you start checking out a property with your realtor. It's important that you go and straighten up the financing part of your deal. So as I said, if you have a good mortgage broker or a lender in your team, they can help you and take you through that process. So before I get into next segment and give you more reviews about the previous show that we did, I would like to share my contact information here one more time. So if you want to talk to us about any of your real estate plans or any of your loan need, or you want to discuss any of that, make sure to call us, because we as a company, we provide services in real estate, loans, and business brokerage. And so we can help you. We are associated with very good professionals, and they work very well in industry, and then they help all our clients very well. And it's very important that you get in touch with us. So note down our number. Number is 800-450-8090, and our secondary number is 972-603-5500. Or if you want to send us an email, you can also send us an email. Our email ID is info@malkison.com. I also encourage you to go and visit my website. It's www.malkison.com. That is MALKISON.com. I'll be right back. Welcome back, listeners. Again, you're listening to MiTalk Show. That is Malkison Inc. Talk Show. And we bring this program to you every Friday between 1 to 2 p.m. on Radio Salam Namaste, 1480 a.m. And you can also listen to us on our Facebook page. If you search for MiTalk Show, Malkison Inc. page, and then you can watch us live on our Facebook page. We are also on other social network. If you want to listen to our previous shows, you can always go on SoundCloud and search for Malkison Inc. You can find all the recordings over there. We also put occasionally put a lot of informative videos on our YouTube channel. So if you search for MiTalk Show, Malkison Incorporation channel on YouTube, you can find those videos over there also. So before this short break, I was talking about as a first-time investor, what point you need to take care before you get into that part. So in our later programs, we also cover every single property in detail. So let me give you some brief about all those properties. So we covered retail property. And what is retail property? Retail property include indoor shopping malls, outdoor strip malls, and big box retailers. So it also include grocery stores and restaurant. According to some unconfirmed numbers, they say that, it values around 2.1 trillion or 36% of the total value of total economy portion in U.S. economy. So and I was reading these numbers, and according to these numbers, they say 6 trillion worth of commercial real estate is in United States. So out of those number, $2 trillion is actually just a retail strip. So it's a very big portion, around 36% in retail strip. So it's a very good section of investment where you can actually invest and get benefited. I mean, there are different lots and lots of pros and cons of every single category, but then for those you can always go back and listen to our previous show in our recording, as I mentioned, in SoundCloud or maybe on YouTube channel. Another property that we talked about in our previous programs was office building. And in a short description, office building include everything from maybe a Manhattan skyscraper to your lawyer offices. So when you go over there, you see, big building. In one building there may be like 400 or 500 offices, and those kind of property we talked about. And according to these unconfirmed number, they said is 4 billion square feet of office space available, and around 1.7 trillion worth of office space available in United States. Cover around 29% of total real estate commercial real estate in United States. Another property that we talked about was industrial property. And you always when you drive around, and you always see a lot of big old property, and usually it's always out of city limit, mostly in open area. And so all those property over here we talked about. And industrial property is used to manufacture, distribute, or warehouse product. It is not always considered a commercial, especially in land use plan and in zoning. So there are almost 13 billion square feet of industrial property in US, and around worth 240 billion. So that's another category that we talked about. Another category that we talked about very recently was multi-family apartment buildings. And in apartment buildings, different units, small units that you can lease out. And according to these unconfirmed numbers, there are around 33 million square feet of apartment rental space available in US. And it's worth about 1.44 trillion. Another important category we're going to talk about probably in our coming shows, but as I already mentioned, so I'm going to give you a little bit information about that. That is hotels and motels that include luxury resorts or business hotels. It does not include the home that usually the companies they lease out these houses for your vacation getaway. So those are not actually part of hotel properties. Some other small properties like hospitals and schools, they are also covered in commercial real estate. So that's another category that we probably gonna talk about in our later shows. Another thing that I want to share with you today, listeners, is we have a very good pocket listing that came to us, and why we call it pocket listing, because it's not on MLS. So all those listeners, I'm actually going a little away from the commercial side of the real estate. I'm talking about the residential property, and this listing that came yesterday, and very good house, and the seller is very aggressive, and they want us to sell it ASAP. They don't want to list us on MLS, but they want us to get a good client. So anybody who is interested in 5-bedroom house, and it's a 6.1 bath, 4-car garage. It's in Plano ISD. 3+ acre outdoor kitchen, 25-yard swimming pool with electronic cover, and then tennis court, and lots and lots of other stuff. So if you want to know more about this property, and if you're looking for a house in Plano ISD, and so do call us, note down our number one more time. Is 800-450-8090. Again, our number is 800-450-8090, and our secondary number is 972-603-5500. So this is the pocket listing that I want to share with our listeners. So do call us or share it with your. I'm going to put that on our Facebook page in a little bit. So do call us if you have anybody, or if you want to buy that house. Very, very good opportunity, and in very good area in Parker City, Parker, Texas. And Parker, Texas is very organized. I mean, if you've been to that part of city, you must know that it's a very, very beautiful area, well organized. Another listing is a commercial listing that we have, and this is again a very aggressive client, and they want to sell their hotel, and this hotel is for sale, and this is a 43-room built in 2001, including 1-bedroom apartment for manager or owner. All the rooms have a new microwaves, new refrigerator, and new hair dryers. In hotel, there is 6.63 acre of land, which can be used for RV parking or storage building rental business. So, according to my seller, they are making around $400,000 a year. I can give you more numbers on it. There are some conditions that you need to fulfill to get all those numbers. I can provide all that numbers to you. If you want that information, again, you can call me on the numbers that I just stated. I'm going to give you that in a little bit. Then we have 2 convenience store with property that is available for sale. One is in Mount Pleasant, Texas, and then another one is in Greenville, Texas. So these both convenience store are available with property. Real estate is involved. It's going to come up with the real estate. So if you're interested or looking for interested in convenience store business and looking for a property in these areas, so do call me. Our callback number is 800-450-8090. Again, secondary number is 972-603-5500. Another listing that I want to share with you is a store for a lease. So if you don't want to buy a store right now, but you want to lease right now, just to run the business, and that is also available. It's in Oklahoma, near Ardmore, and so that property is also available. So if you want more detail on that, I can give you that after this program. So do call me about all these properties. So we were talking about reviewing all the previous shows that we did in last 1 month, over 1 month, and I told you that we talked about first time home buyer, how they can prepare themselves for the property, and I also talked about I also gave you some definition about different kind of properties, and we talked about all these properties in detail in our previous shows. And so I gave you all that information. So if you have any question about that, the information that I just shared, and I'm talking to our new listeners who joined us very first time. So if you have any question about that, because it's just the brief information I just shared with you, because we want to review and want all of our new listeners to catch up with our program, because here on we're gonna take our regular sequence or whatever we plan to do with our shows. So all the topics that we are covering right now is actually going turn by turn. So we want to cover all that so that all the listeners who's been listening to us, keep themselves more informative and interesting to our show. Little over, I also mentioned about the information. I ask you to get aware about all these vocabularies in commercial real estate. Listen, मैं आप सभी लोग जो हिंदी और पंजाबी या उर्दू जानते हैं उनके लिए मैं आपको बता दूं, ये जो हम प्रोग्राम करते हैं ये मोर लाइक अ इंफॉर्मेटिव प्रोग्राम होता है हमारा, और इसमें हमारी कोशिश ये रहती है कि हम अपने लिसनर्स को कमर्शियल रियल एस्टेट के बारे में अवेयर कराएं. और देखें, ये जैसे मैंने पहले भी जिक्र किया, बहुत ही डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्री है कंपेयरिंग टू रेजिडेंशियल रियल एस्टेट. और अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट इसमें है कि आप चाहते हैं कि आप कमर्शियल रियल एस्टेट के अंदर अपना इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहते हैं, तो बहुत ज़रूरी है आपके लिए एक अच्छी टीम होना और एक अच्छे लोग आपके साथ जुड़ें जो कि आपको इस प्रोसेस के थ्रू गाइड करें. और साथ में आप इस हमारे प्रोग्राम के ज़रिए आप ऑब्वियसली जिन चीज़ों के बारे में हम बात करते हैं कमर्शियल रियल एस्टेट से, वो सब चीज़ें एक जनरल इन्फॉर्मेशन है जो हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे जो क्लाइंट हैं वो सब उसको लर्न करें. सो अगर आपका कोई भी क्वेश्चन है, और जैसे अभी मैंने हिंदी में कहा है, आपको कोई भी आपका सवाल है हमसे रिगार्डिंग कमर्शियल रियल एस्टेट, तो ज़रूर बात करें, क्योंकि ये हमारा पर्पस इस प्रोग्राम के ज़रिए आप लोगों को अवेयर कराना है कमर्शियल रियल एस्टेट के बारे में, ताकि अगर किसी भी रीज़न से आपने अपने आप को रोक रखा है कमर्शियल रियल एस्टेट इन्वेस्टमेंट में, और अगर हमारे किसी भी टॉपिक को शेयर करने के बाद आपको मदद मिलती है आपके डिसीजन में, तो उससे हम लोग अपने इस प्रोग्राम को सक्सेसफुल मानेंगे. Baki, as I was mentioning to my all the listeners who listen, who understand Hindi better, I told them that it's not very complicated if you have some professional person with you who can guide you through the process. Another thing we talked about in our previous show was what are the benefits that you have. That you get when you get into commercial real estate. What are the pros and cons of getting into commercial real estate? So we talked about that in detail in our previous program. Mr. Cliff, my mentor, he mentioned that in very detail. And just brief on that section. Income potential is a lot more than a residential property. I'm not saying you should not go in residential property. You must go in residential property if you have interest in there. We as a company can help you go through that process also. But since we are talking about commercial real estate, so income opportunity is very good in commercial real estate. According to some numbers, you can make up to 6% to 12% depending on the area, which area your property is in, and then it depends on that. But on the other hand, if you invest in residential side of it, according to some numbers available, it says you can make like up to 4% the best. So that's one thing that you should consider when you want to be an investor, a professional investor, and thinking about whether you go in a residential or commercial real estate. So it's very important that you sit and go through all that process. And again, as I mentioned, the professional can take you through that process, make you understand what are the risks involved when you go in commercial real estate investment. Another important thing is, and I'm talking about the pros, is triple net lease, and triple net means where they cover all the expenses is covered by the tenant. So that's one thing in residential real estate. Sometime or investment side, sometime you have to take care of repairs and stuff. So when you have a commercial property, then that's another factor that you should consider, that you can actually lease out your property on triple net basis, where all the expenses will be covered by the tenant. Another aspect of it is tax benefit. Again, there are lots and lots of tax benefit. Again, I'm not very expert in that section. As I mentioned earlier, you should have a good CPA in your team. So you should sit with the CPA, and they can give you more detail how you get benefited from all the tax benefits available when you invest in commercial real estate. Another important pros for investing in commercial real estate is it goes with the office time, like 9 to 5 sometimes. So it's not like you have to be available 24/7 like in some residential property. It's like it's gonna start in the morning, and then you go as office time finish. So that's one thing. You can control your time better comparing to the residential property. More flexibility. Again, you can check out your state laws. What other benefits you can get. A particular city where you want to buy a property, you can get all those benefits from there. As far as the tax is concerned, that's one thing. Downsides is, again, as I mentioned, the commitment with the time. Again, you can control your time, but at the same time, you have to be on the number. You have to spend time and think about how you can appraise the value, because see, there is always a time to buy, and then also a time to sell if you are a real investor. So it's important that you spend some time on your property, on your investment, and make sure that you stay on the top of the numbers and keep up with the market. Again, professional can help you and guide you through that process. Keep up with the market and ask your professional commercial realtor that when is the right time to sell the property, or ask them to stay active all the time, as far as if somebody come up and ask you to sell the property. So that's one of the important stuff that you should consider when you invest in commercial real estate. Another important part that I want to discuss is about the mortgage loan. As a company, as I mentioned, we deals in real estate, business brokerage, and loans. And in commercial loans, we help you with residential side of it, where you can, if you're buying a new house, we can help you with the new mortgage loan. We can also help you with your refinancing. If you have an existing mortgage loan and if you want to refinance, that's another sector that we can help you in our loan division. Our focus, another focus is the commercial loans, and in commercial loan we focus on SBA loans. So we have a very good lenders that we work with, and they are very professional, very thorough in their process, and they can guide you through it. And we encourage you, if you want to start any new business and seeking a SBA loan, so do call us. Do call us and let us know, and we can arrange that for you too. As far as our business brokerage is concerned, we only right now focusing on franchise business. So if you want to get into that section, we can always guide you through it. And as I mentioned in our previous show, we are actually getting in touch with a lot of local big franchisee people, and we requesting them to come over to our studio and share all the important details that you might need to make your decision. So it's very important to understand each and every aspect of it. So we, as a company, and through this show, we want to make sure that you have the right information as far as when you go and invest in business brokerage. Listeners, again, I want to give you that listing detail because that's very important right now. We have to find some good buyer for the properties that I just mentioned. So for all those listeners who just joined us, I mentioned a little earlier that we have a pocket listing. It's a residential house in Parker, Texas, and it's a 5-bedroom house with 6.1 bath, 4-car garage. It's in Plano, ISD, and it's 3+ acre outdoor kitchen, 25-yard swimming pool with electronic cover, tennis court, and lots of other upgrades. So if you want to check that out, and if you're looking for house in Parker, Texas area, do call me. My callback number is, do call our office. Our callback number is 800-450-8090, or you can also call us on 972-603-5500. Another property that I mentioned a little earlier was a commercial listing that our seller is very aggressive. They want to sell that out soon. And so if there is any listener who want to get into a convenience store business and they are looking for any convenience store with property in Mount Pleasant, Texas area, do call me. I have a property over there that we want to look for a buyer for our client. And another convenience store that we have with property is in Greenville, Texas. So if you are interested in that, you can also call us and we'll give you more detail on that. Another property is available for lease. So all those listeners who don't want to buy a property right now but want to lease a property, and I'm talking about the convenience store, then we have one property near Ardmore. It's a convenience store, so you can also get detail about that from us when you call us. Another property that I mentioned a little earlier was a hotel. This hotel is 43 rooms built in 2000-2001, including 1-bedroom apartment for manager-owner. All the rooms have new microwaves, new refrigerator, and new hair dryer. Hotel has 6.3 acre land, which can be used as RV parking or storage building. And according to seller, they are making $400,000 a year on this property. Again, you can get all the details when you call us. I can give you all the details. There are a few conditions that gonna apply before we can share detail on this hotel with you. If you want to note down our number one more time, please note down our number. Our number is 800-450-8090, or you can call us at 972-603-5500. Because we are almost there, almost to the finish of this program, but to my listeners, I encourage you to go and visit the website also, because on our website, there are lots and lots of information that is available. To start the process, you can visit there. We have a real estate section. We have a loan section on our website, and then you can also, find all the list of documents that you need. I'm sorry. So all the information that you need for your loan process, as I mentioned a little earlier, that we deals in loans also. So if you're looking for a list of documents that you need for your mortgage loan, do call us or visit our website. And if you have any problem, obviously I always encourage you to call us at the same time. So all that detail available on our website. When you go on our website, type malkison.com. That is MALKISON.com, and then you on the top bar you can see real estate loans, business brokerage tabs, and also a MiTalk show tab where you can actually listen to our previous shows. So when you click on a loan section of it, you can find 3 sections over there. One is about residential loans, and then the second section is about the commercial loan, and the third section is about the SBA lending that I mentioned a little earlier. So you can find all the required list of all the required documents that you need for the residential side of the property, and you can also understand the process. So we have some details about it. You can also calculate your payments on our website. You can also send us your detail if you want to refinance your loan. So all the loan options are available. You can read through that, and if you have any question, always you can call us. Another part of residential investment is a reinvestor. That is one of our division where we help you to sell your property. So if you are in foreclosure situation, or if you want to sell your house fast, or if you're behind on your payment and for some reason you want to get out of that house, or if you have a major repair that you don't want to take care, or if you have any unwanted inheritance, like if you live in some other state and if your friend or a family, they have a property here and they don't want to keep that property, all those property owners, I encourage them to call me, because we have lots of cash buyer ready right now who are actually looking for a property for their rent portfolio in Garland, Texas area, in Dallas, or maybe in McKinney area. So if you have any property in all those areas, so do call me. We have a ready cash buyer who can actually put an offer and help you out in all those situations. Another section is where we actually trying to bring some seminars, and so if you want us to come to your office and want us to give you some detail about commercial real estate or anyway in real estate investment, so we want to encourage you to give us a call. We are very happy to come over to your place, and we give you all the details, how to get into commercial investment, how you prepare yourself, how to form a company. So we bring all those experts with us when we do that, and in that way they can help you on the spot, and you can ask as many questions when we do that session. So we are almost near to our program. Again, you're listening to MiTalk Show. This is Malkison Inc. Talk Show, and Malkison Inc. is the company that provides services in real estate, loans, and business brokerage. And we are licensed real estate professional, and we are licensed loan officer. We have expertise in commercial loans. We can help you go through the process of buying a franchise business. So do consider us. And also I encourage you to share about this show and tell other people that we have this show over here in this awesome radio station, Radio Salam Namaste, and you can always encourage them to listen to this program. I always encourage you to call me and just let me know how we are doing right now, and how you want us to bring our program in our future shows. What topics you want us to cover. So you can send us an email and let us know, or maybe inbox your all the information or all the questions on my cell phone number. So the secondary number that I just gave you is a cell phone number. You can always text that number. It's 972-603-5500. Again, if you want to talk to us about your real estate plan, always give us a call on our number. Before I finish the program, one more time, thank you for tuning into Radio Salam Namaste, 1480 AM. And again, this name of the show is MiTalk Show. That is Malkison Inc. Talk Show. And we bring this program to you every Friday between 1 to 2 p.m. on this awesome radio station, frequency 1480. If you want to talk to us about your real estate goal, always call us, and phone number is 800-450-8090. Today we spend a little time on what we did in our previous 10 shows, and it's just a brief information. Again, if you want to listen to any of the detail in brief, always go back to our recordings and visit that and do listen. And if you have any question, again, you can call always to our numbers. Encourage you to like our Facebook page. It's Malkison Inc. Like that page. You're not only gonna find all the recordings about this show on that. we always share very exciting articles on it that will help you to understand the market right now in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Again, in our some previous shows, we always we mentioned that how strategic location this is and how we get benefited through all the development that is going on right now in our city. And everybody noticed that, but nobody knows how to find an opportunity. And we are here always as a company, as a professional, to help you understand all that aspect of it. Well, so this is me, Roy Malkison, your retired agent, and you were listening to MiTalk Show. I'll see you next week.